Hello, hello. Thank you for checking in. It is Tuesday, terrible Tuesday. Great to see everybody. Let me say hello to Angie Tomlinson first. Yes, woohoo. Oh, good, yay, yay. And Bill Canals, and we say hello, Star, and Shocker, and Sturgis Guy, and Tesis, and House of Dave, and Sam, and St. Clinton, and Eric, and Petey, and Tim, and Ryan, and Photo, and Philip. Yay. And Bill Canals, and Mark Mean, and Star Raven, and Angie Tomlinson, and Azure Yusuf, and the Crim, and Marcel, and Jim Dandy, and Sturgis Guy, and Wing Doggy, and Fairies Lover, and Lucky Girl, and Philip Chandler, and Sam, and St. Clinton, and Red Stapler, and John McCain, and N1QOV, and Joe Barney, and Cosmic Joe. Hello. Hello. Oh, good, Angie. I'm glad you figured it out. I knew you were having trouble the couple days. So, yay. Woohoo. So, sorry I missed you guys yesterday. But I've been working on an exciting little side project. Not an acting thing. I was just doing something for Sweetie. And so I couldn't get back in time yesterday. So how are you? It's Terrible Tuesday, Tasty Tuesday. Hello, Tesis. Thank you for checking in. Great to see everybody. Hello, I know you're all shocked because I'm on time today. It never happens. I'm on time. I was just reading about they captured that El Chapo, the drug lord. I felt a little disappointed that he got captured because I thought they would never capture him. I thought he was way too smart to get captured, way too powerful, way too, way too cautious to do anything. I didn't even think he would be in Mexico anymore. I was like, I was pretty sure after they dug a tunnel for like a mile to get him out, that there was no way he was getting captured. That he had way too many people watching out for him. But guess what happened? They did capture him again. You know why? Because he wanted to be a famous Hollywood movie star. He wanted to have a movie made about him. He wanted to meet movie stars. He wanted Sean Penn to come to his house and hang out and interview him. So Sean Penn, he had like a friend of a friend of a friend get in touch with Sean Penn and say, hey, El Chapo wants you to interview him and make a movie about him for Rolling Stone magazine. And Sean Penn said, yeah, cool, dude. And he did. And that is exactly how the government caught him. They just followed the stink of Sean Penn all the way to his secret hideout. Yeah. So, how? El Chapo, how could you do that? You were like the uncapturable bandit. How could you let them follow you by Sean Penn? And then he tried to run away. He ran through some sewer tunnels and stuff, but they caught him. Oh, and the feds and the government and the police have given out statements saying we would never have been able to find him without the interview between him and Sean Penn. That was instrumental in us being able to track him down. All we did was follow Sean Penn. Ah! Ah! El Chapo, how could you? That you were gonna take over. You got downfall by Sean Penn. It is the epitome of pride goes before the fall. Because El Chapo became more interested in being famous and having a movie made about him than being cautious. So, and now they've got him and they're like high, extra security. They're bringing him to the U.S. They're moving him around from different cells so he's never in the same place. El Chapo, I wanted you to be uncapturable. I know he's probably a bad guy, but I was so intrigued by, he had this army of people who would dig a tunnel for a year, a mile long, to get him out. I was like, that guy's never getting back to jail. He's not even in Mexico now. That guy's out of there. He is smart. He's a brilliant plan maker. He's got people watching his back. And then Sean Penn. El Chapo. Don't you know what thousands of girls have already learned in the past? You can't trust Sean Penn. I don't think Sean Penn was told anyone. They just followed him. Sean Penn's like, I'm not telling anyone. And then they just followed him. Hey, dude, let's party. Oh, bummer, man. Tisa says he's a murderer. Yeah, I know he's a bad guy, and I know he's done a whole bunch of bad stuff, and he really should be in jail. But there was something kind of like that Bonnie and Clyde kind of thing where you kind of, for some reason, you feel yourself rooting for the bad guy. I don't know if that's weird, but I was like, oh, this guy is so smart. He's never going to get caught. And in a weird way, I didn't want him to get caught, even though he's a really, really bad guy who killed tons of people and sold a lot of drugs. He just seemed like such the, like, you know, classic bandit. Hi, Wing Doggy. Tisa's like, oh, yeah, what about that murder thing? Oh, yeah, that part. Yeah. Okay, I probably shouldn't be romanticizing violence, but I had so much faith in El Chapo never ever getting caught again. I said, there's no way. Hi, David Jones. David Jones says, sorry he's late. He was trying to create a spreadsheet that would tell him if he won the Powerball. I want everybody listening to buy a Powerball ticket from me. I want everybody listening right now to buy a Powerball ticket for me. Doggy said he already did that. But for me. David Jones says, go spend your own $2. No, I want you to pay the $2. And then, if I win, not only will I share the money with you, but I will give you the $2 back. And Bill Canhouse says, what program are you using to make that spreadsheet for the Super Lotto? Are you using Excel? Or Powerball, that's what it's called, Powerball. I'll give you a Powerball. I just saw a really funny but naughty and slightly disgusting video on somebody's Facebook. It was some people are in their car. You can't see the people, but they're filming on their iPhone or whatever. And there's monkeys. There's some monkeys or like baboons or something, orangutan, the smaller monkeys. The not the tiny ones, but not the big ones. The medium-sized ones with the red butts, sitting on top of the car. And all of a sudden, you realize that one of the boy monkeys he's aroused. Hi, Lara. And they're on the camera, and you can hear the family going, "Oh no, oh!" And you can hear that there's little kids. I'm talking about a video I saw on Facebook, Laura, with monkeys, baboons. They're baboons, and there's monkeys sitting on the hood of the car. They're like at a wildlife refuge thing, and there's two monkeys sitting on it, and you realize that one is a male monkey and he's aroused, and you can hear the little kids going ah, and you can hear the women that are filming it going, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, don't look. And then all of a sudden the aroused boy monkey grabs the other monkey by the hips, and on the hood of the car, they start doing it right in front of the family, and they're screaming, going, oh my god! And the baby's crying, and the monkeys are just going, oh my goodness. Oh. And you hear the baby crying. Oh! And it's right there in front of them, on the top of their car. Oh. Yes. Animal Planet. When this is, yeah. Animal Planet. And, you know, yeah, it happens if you go to the zoo or you go on a safari. You're gonna see all kinds of stuff. Sam says they do a lot of damage to cars too. I bet. Laura said she saw that when she was little at the zoo, and she asked her mom what they were doing, and her mom's like, oh, they're just playing. Yeah. Awkward conversations with your children. What are they doing, Mom? They're making babies, sweetie. Is that how all babies are made? Yes, dear. Does that mean you had sex with a monkey, Mom? Ah! Oh, I saw Sam. Hello, Sam, on YouTube. I saw your Facebook picture. You have snow. I forgot it's cold and it's wintry for a bunch of you folks. Sam was outside shoveling snow. Now it's cold in Los Angeles, and I have a sweater on. I am sorry for everyone who's suffering with winter. Well, I had a fun day yesterday. I was looking at houses. Yes, I was looking at a whole bunch of houses. His sweetie's probably moving to someplace nearby, but he was working all day, so I was doing the pre-shopping to narrow it down for him. So then Friday, I was doing the pounding the pavement work, doing the previews, and so Friday I'm gonna show them the ones I narrowed it down to and see if there's any that he likes. So I had a lot of fun looking at some beautiful houses. I'm crossing my fingers that he picks the one I like. David Jones says, do not pick the house based on the kitchen. Why not, David Jones? It's my favorite part of the house. And let me say, a couple of these houses have awesome kitchens. Oh, and what about my house? They did sell my building here. But I think it's going to be a whole one more year before they have to give everybody a year notice. So they had like a town meeting and they had to get zoning approvals and all that stuff from the city and they're I think they're getting it. They're getting all the things they want, which means as soon as they get all of their approvals, then they will give us a 1 year notice. So Sam says you want to buy my house. Well, Sam, yours is a little far in the commute. So I still have at least a year here before they tear it down. They're gonna bulldoze it over. They're building a 5-story apartment building. They're tearing my lot and they bought 2 lots. So there's an apartment building next to mine, and then there's my house and the bookstore. So all of it is going to get torn down, and then they're going to dig a giant hole and build a 5-story. No, the parking lot's going to be underground, and then so they're going to build like an underground parking and then a 5-story parking lot on top, 5-story apartment building on top. So everything will be gone, completely gone. The plants, the houses. Linda says, underground parking where there's earthquakes? Yep, there's a lot of underground parking here. Sam wants to know, where are the rats going to go? Yeah, it's going to be a really big building. It's going to look... Suddenly, there's so much building going on my entire road. There's like 4 construction sites on right in the like little block between my house and the next like main street. There's a lot of building going on. But I had a fun time looking at houses, playing real estate. Thanks, Linda. I want you guys to all notice that I was actually on time today. I don't know if anyone noticed, but I was on time. I think it was the first time it's ever happened. I just want to, like... How's everybody's... oh, and sorry I missed you guys. How was everybody's weekend? Today's Wednesday. Oh, wait. Today's Wednesday, yes. Okay, I saw you guys on Monday. Sorry about that. I'm getting confused by what day it is. I think I started the show saying it was Terrible Tuesday. Oops. I did! Nobody was. I started the show saying it was Terrible Tuesday. I just realized I totally don't know what day it is today. It's Hump Day! And I was telling the story about the humping monkeys. Well, that is appropriate. Thank you, Sam. Yes, I saw my therapist yesterday, and I had a nice session. So I haven't been sleeping again. Oh, Wing Doggy, just put the link up if you wanted to see the monkey video. And David Jones says, so are you still nuts? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Linda says you can do like they, what do they tell you, Linda? Bye, Sam. Thank you for checking in. Very good to see you. Oh, Linda says, what's happening tomorrow? Linda says her psychiatrist told her that she thinks differently than anybody else. Well, lots of people think differently, so I guess that's okay, Allura. Disorder? What? Well, I don't know. I don't know if it's. I don't think you have a disorder, Allura. You're just weird. I don't think that's a disorder. Linda says they don't believe in psychics. Oh, well. Oh, well, that sounds like. Oh, that sounds like fun. Allura's going to a baby shower tomorrow for her pastor's daughter. That sounds nice. I saw my friend Rita's her baby's like almost 2. I think he's almost 2. I saw him a couple of days ago, or last week actually. And hugs. I got baby hugs. He's like a year and a half old. I got baby hugs. He's walking now. He's not really talking yet. But he's walking and he can give hugs. And I got the cutest, sweetest little baby hugs. I was like, ah, I want to take one home. So cute. Wow, well that's early, Allura. You started quick. So how is everybody else? Are you all having a good day? Well, that's good, Allura. Well, all right. So, well, I went on my whole long El Chapo rant. I'm so disappointed he got caught. Even though it's the right thing, even though it's the right thing, I know he's a bad guy and a murderer. I was very disappointed. I thought he was uncatchable. Laura said she passed her apartment inspection. Oh, well, that's good. Tisa says it's cold in New York and he wants to move to California for the winter. Go ahead. You should definitely come. Though you're David Jones says, I figured out my spreadsheet. It will be easy to see when I won the Powerball. David Jones, you better buy me a ticket too. When is the next drawing? Is it today? Tonight. Better buy a ticket! A Powerball ticket! Linda says she didn't bother. There's already like 1 billion people that bought a ticket, and it's up to like $1.5 billion. David Jones says if he wins, he will give me the $2. Thank you. Thank you, David Jones. I expect at least a pizza. Linda has a question, but it's not Thursday. Well, the genius isn't here, so yeah. If the genius were here. Tisa said it would cost $500,000 to get every combination. I bet it would cost more than that. I bet there's more than 500,000 combinations. I don't know how many combinations there are, but I'm sure there's more than 500,000. There's got it, because if that were the case, I would say let's put together 500,000 and buy every combination. You'd be guaranteed to win the $1 billion. Make your money back pretty easily, huh? I think there's got to be more than 500,000. David Jones, do you know how many? David Jones says, I knew you would have it. David Jones says there are 292 million 200,000 and change combinations. So all 292, let's just round it off and call it 292 million. Just a little over $250 million at $2 a piece. Okay, so that it would cost you $500 million. Cost you $500 million to win over $1 billion if you're the only one. Now, if you have to split it, then you're only going to get your money back. If there's more, if it's splitting it more than that, then you're not even going to get your money back. $292 million combinations. That's your odds. Your odds of winning is 1 in 292 million. And change. Oh, that's pretty bad odds. All right, so I am just about to sign off, but I will be back. I will be back tomorrow at 5:15 Los Angeles time for Stupid Question Day. So I hope you'll have some questions for the genius. Let me say goodbye to everybody. Laura Star and Shocker and Sturgis Guy and Tisos and House of Dave and Sam and St. Clinton and Eric and Petey and Tim and Ryan and Photo and Philip and Star Raven and Mark Mean and Angie Thomason and Fairy's Lover and Lucky Girl, Ashley Yusuf and the Cram and Jim Dandy and Sturgis Guy and Bill Knaus and Scott Kimmis and Edwin QOV and Joe Barney and Red Stapler and John McCain and Sam and St. Clinton and Terry Sue and Edwin QOV and Cosmic Joe. Thank you for checking in. Wing Doggy, let me make sure I got everybody. All right, kisses for everybody. Bye, Philip. Bye. I love you all. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.